Okay, what's up, Leon? I was gonna make your solo video for Osiris, but the one time I don't queue solo, um, I get railed because of it, so that's fun. But, but yeah, it's whatever. I'm just gonna play Scylla mid, and I'm gonna talk, a little bit about just like mid again in general, and this will be, I guess, a slightly more, I don't know, call it which one, maybe an advanced version. And we're going to just sort of go a little bit. Sorry if I said stupid, I kind of just woke up, but we're just gonna learn a little bit more about what you're supposed to do in mid, and kind of just like farming tactics and stuff. I'm on my main solo queuing. These are good games. So everyone here is like at least Diamond or Masters probably. So this is applicable no matter what level you're playing at. So let's just get into it. Yeah, I'm playing Scylla just because you were playing her yesterday, so I was like, fuck it, might as well make it a god like that you play, and you're aware of. So it really doesn't matter, obviously, but just for convenience sake, because I don't have to talk about the god as well as do like talk more about mid. So where you are now as a mid laner, your actual combat is fine. Your mechanics are pretty good. Like you hit stuff. Like I can see you. You usually don't miss too much. Like it's not bad. But the things that we need to work on the most with you are your farming is really bad. Your farming is really shit, and as well as kind of just like your awareness on playing in with your team. So if you want to play a role that does a bunch of damage, but you're allowed to be selfish and do whatever you want, just play carry. Like carries are like by nature the most selfish role, because like they're so dependent on farming and stuff that like they need to be able to just do whatever they want. Whereas mid, like again, you do a bunch of damage and like you're one of the late game carries, but like you can't be selfish with this role. Like you can be a little selfish, but it's more like you have to like understand how you're playing with your team. You have to like very much understand like and play up with your team whenever they need you to. So I'm just gonna hit 2 here. It's a Kama jungle, which is kind of scary. But I'm gonna wait to take a point in my ability. I'm gonna throw my 2 over the wall for you.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, so far pretty simple stuff. I'm still gonna wait to take an ability, just because I want to see if I'm gonna be threatened. Because again, I don't need to take a point here, because it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna put 2 points in my 3 anyways, or 2 points in my 2. So Thor's going. Okay, he's going for backs.
Enemy missing middle.
Enemy missing middle. Be careful, right?
Yeah. So this is for example, they're both missing right now. I can leave. I could go follow them, try and mirror their movement. But the problem is that the only thing up on the map for them to take is oracles right now. Because like, what else are they gonna take? So rather, I'd be better off just shoving this wave. And just, keeping my pressure. Because you see, like, yeah, so Tiamat hit 3 off of 1 minion, so she split oracles with, yeah, I'm in no danger here, so I can put 2 points in my 2 and then 1 into my 1. I'm just gonna throw a ward here. Kama does have blink, but I really don't care at this point. He has eye, luckily, so it's not mannequins. Mannequins would actually just kill me. I don't have to deal with that. Just focus on clearing out. I am against a Tiamat, which is unfortunate. But again, it's whatever. I can full clear the wave pretty quick.
Falling back.
Enemy missing middle.
Here, Tiamat's going for her red, so what I'm gonna do is I also want to go for my red, so I'm just gonna shove the wave first and then go for the red. As you can see, I went Conduit Gem on Scylla, and she's like, I think the only mid laner where it's still like reasonable to go Conduit Gem. I still think Sands of Time is probably better, just CDR, but Conduit Gem just herps a lot with her early clear and early pressure. They're Tia 1 for her red, so I could have mirrored her and gone for my own, but by shoving the wave, I got all of it, and she lost a couple creeps to tower. Like I think she might, it might have only been one, but
Take this jungle buff.
at least it puts me more even with her. Oh yeah, I rooted a little bit too late there.
I am strong.
Lectured a little poke on her. I was trying to like get the max amount of CC time on her, but Thor didn't teleport to his hammer, so it was kind of a negligible prospect anyways. Okay, so now we get these jungle camps now, so they're probably gonna go for the left ones, but Thor probably wants to contest this. Tiamat is still 4. I am not.
Attack!
Okay.
So yeah, see Thor wants to attack in here and start pinching him off. Gonna try and get a 2 here.
First blood. You cannot save them.
Yeah, Thor's not going in there. You see there, Thor wants to go in, so I'm like, okay, you know, I'll start burning abilities. Oh, I'm dead. For it. That was kind of a throw by me.
No, an enemy
I should
has
have
been slain.
understood how much damage Camazotz was gonna do to me. That was my B. But yeah, going back, I got first blood, so it's really not the biggest deal. And I might have died, but it doesn't matter that I died at all, actually. Yeah. But yeah, there, Thor wanted to go in, so it was pretty simple on what to do. You know, he's gonna set it up, and then I could have free-handed my ability, but literally I just waited to throw my 2 until I saw Thor stun, because I wanted to make sure that Tiamat wouldn't jump out of it, and then I just threw it, and then obviously easy first blood. I had to stack onto a gem, so it did even a little bit of extra damage. Tiamat's still 5 here. She should have taken off his wave. I'm ahead of her in gold, but my XP back here. Yeah, there's Serb. Are they going to invade me is the question. No, they're not invading.
Be careful. Enemies incoming.
Yeah, their Gilga's going a little bit deep.
Friends need
I
help.
don't really have any interest in combating that. So I'm just gonna chill and move back.
An
Just
ally
take
has been slain.
gonna take my my red. Yeah, Naja died there, which is kind of unfortunate.
Falling back.
Your middle tower.
I'll gank right lane.
Enemy
Careful
missing
right.
middle. I'm going in.
Yeah.
You cannot save them. Enemy missing.
So they're easy peasy, you know. Just keep again like Tiamat's gone. Tiamat's not here at the moment. But I'm not gonna freak out. I'm literally just gonna chill. There's supports here. You got a little bit of free poke on me, which sucks. But again, I didn't move. You know, see like Tiamat like still ahead in XP. I might be ahead in gold, but she's ahead in XP. In early game, gold is what matters more,
Enemy
or
missing.
XP is what matters more, because base damage on your abilities is gonna do more damage than scaling for magicals. We'll clear it, which is nice. That is the extra conduit gem.
I'll gank right
Attack the
lane.
gold fury.
Oops.
Oh shit.
Attack middle lane.
Camazotz is right here. It's her beads. Their Thor kind of went in, although I was way too far to actually help him out. But again, I saw Camazotz a little bit earlier.
On my way. I'll attack left lane. Attack. Out of mana. Enemy ultimate down! I am strong. I can save them. You don't need help.
They're pretty easy. Set a gang to help out this Naja.
Attack fire giant.
It was pretty easy. I set a gang to help out the Naja. And that's what I did. Thor picked up the mid wave, so my rotation. Again, it cost me a little bit of gold and XP, but in the long run, it did help Naja. I'm still 300 gold up on this team up, which is good. She's still 8. If she hits 9 off this wave, then we'll see. Doesn't look like she did. No. Okay. Oh no, she did hit 9. Okay. Just And solo clear red, which will also get me to 9. And she actually got her red, so I think we're actually still pretty equal in terms of
I'll
XP.
attack middle lane.
Enemy missing.
Ultimate is ready.
Attack. I make it pay. Bye bye, Mind Slayer.
Enemies behind us.
An enemy has
Nice.
been
Good
slain.
shit on him.
Your left tower is under
Yeah, so Tiamat beads were down there, but I didn't want to push. I didn't want to keep pushing him because, as you can see, Cerberus is here. So I was like, I'm just gonna move back. I got my kill on the Cerb. That's about it. And then, literally, as you can see, like other than
They
the
hurt your friends.
occasional.
Your friends need help. On my way.
Your right
Attack
tower
left
is under
lane.
attack.
I don't think I can actually do anything because of this. I'm gonna defend that. I'm just gonna take the wave.
Be careful left.
Yeah, so
Enemies
see,
in the jungle.
there, I rotated early. There, now he's just chasing me. Oh, he is chasing me. Okay.
Your middle tower.
You
Okay.
don't need help. Enemy ultimate down.
That was kind of my bad. I also didn't expect the Odin to do that much damage to me. But I guess he has Bracer Radiance.
You
Okay, we'll pick
cannot
up some
save
kills
them.
here.
An
It's kind of
enemy has
unfortunate
been
that, yeah,
slain.
like, holy shit. That did a lot of damage to me, especially when you
You
look at my
cannot
health bar, but
save
Odin is
them.
really strong right now, so that does make sense.
We should not leave them alone. I
What?
like this.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
don't
nice
need
job.
help. Good job.
Yeah, there we got a bunch of kills to make up for it. Tiamat is 55 to my 58. I'm still actually ahead of her, and she is 0-2. Yeah, that was kind of a throw. I should have just cleared the wave and then backed up, but instead I decided to get antsy. And feel out the guy a little bit, and that was kind of a bad idea. So, unfortunate.
Enemy missing middle. Be careful left.
But it's okay. I'm a little bit behind this team on XP now because obviously the death costed me. Yeah. What'd he say? 8 seconds, I'm coming. It was 100 the other day. Yeah, sorry about that. My dad was knocking on my door to tell me something. Yeah. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So, yeah, fuck. Yeah, I got up an anti there, but as you see, I rotated over because Gilga was in mid. So so basically with the mid laner, it's kind of the same with carry, except it's a little bit more forgiving. But these mid waves are the most valuable waves in the game. You want to get every single one you can because these waves are super important. Especially because, like, as you can see, there's always someone in mid splitting something or another with you. You know, someone always wants something.
Enemy missing middle.
Yeah, so here Thor's deep in their jungle, so I can start rotating in too. Maybe we can attack left lane.
Left lane.
Okay, Thor just doesn't want to, but I'm gonna help him anyways.
Now breather.
Yep, there Naja needs some help. She called enemy ultimate down, and then he had no wards because, you know, he didn't want to buy a ward. There we decided to fight
An
mid
enemy
instead.
has been slain.
I'm on my way, although it's still gonna take me a second. Gilga's back.
They hurt your friends.
On fort. Wow, that did no damage.
Enemy ultimate down.
there we got our kill. So I'm not really,
You
and
cannot
we got a
save
solo
them.
on side. But you see there, it's just awareness. I didn't even go into the jungle to originally gank, but I saw Thor deep in their jungle, so I knew that I could get away.
Be right back.
I knew that I could get away with going to their jungle because obviously Thor was so deep, and Thor was like up here, Naja was here, and then I was here. So I knew that like between the three of us, I really doubted like I could really get killed because I could just get a quick rotation over. So. And the only reason I left it was because I shoved up the wave, I had nothing else to do, and instead of taking my jungler's back camp, so I was like, I'll just take their shit. You know? Yeah, this is a much more less eventful game than it usually is, but I'm also up against like really good players. But you know, I'm still holding my own. I'm still being as impactful as I can be. Only 100 gold ahead of this team out now, but as expected. She did get a kill, and then. Yep, that's all that.
An enemy has been
Easy
slain.
delete. Let's see if I can hit the game as well to let him notice it. I'm just gonna go to Cerberus.
You don't
That's
need
fine.
help.
Easy money. There, yeah, there the Thor just Thor comboed him perfectly. I'm gonna help this guy out.
You cannot save them.
Easy.
I'm going in.
But as you can see, yeah, they're like, I'm rotating to every fight that I can mid, you know, but I'm still always
This is a
remembering
good
the golden
idea.
rule of mid, which is farm. Farm, 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 farm.
I make
Is like this rule is completely dependent. Your success in this rule is completely dependent on can you or can you not farm. And as you can see now, I'm farming really well.
I
I
am strong.
don't know what this guy wants from me. I don't really care. No. I have enough for my soul gem now.
Be right back. You don't need help.
Enemy missing middle.
Our Thor is also kind of crazy, but he was the GM, so
Is
Be
this
careful,
for me?
right?
he's playing really well.
An ally has been
On
slain.
fort, enemy missing
Enemy
middle.
missing middle. Be careful.
Allies on the okay. Tiamat's back in mid, level 15. So there's yeah. I could have gone for a back camp there, but it's a brute minion wave. So literally, I'm gonna get.
Pain. On my way.
A rooter here. Oh, that didn't hit.
I am strong.
Oh, not dead. Okay,
An
that's her
enemy has
Aegis.
been slain. Attack fire giant.
Attack middle lane!
You have killed people. You cannot save them.
There's C easy. I knew that Naja got the ult off, so I knew that the Kamazats as soon as he landed, I was just gonna land my ults and just one shot him. So just thought processes like that are what's the most important thing about just thought processes like that, because you see like when you're playing with the mid, you're playing with your team. You're playing around your team. You're playing around the fact that you have a team.
Attack fire
Enemy
giant.
ultimate down.
You're playing around the fact. Yeah, see, now I want to do pyro here, but my team's not around me, so I guess we'll just wait
An enemy has
for a
been
second.
slain.
Gilgamesh is coming over. He'll start finding now.
I make pain.
Be right back.
Let's go.
Yeah, Thor got a bit antsy there, just wanting to ult something or another, but it's whatever. He's playing really well.
Your team
Well,
has
17 to
destroyed
her
a
15, and as you can see now, like early game, she was out farming me. She was like a little bit ahead of me in XP because she was just staying for midways. But notice how even though I've been rotating so much, like, yeah, sure, I have kills and assists aside, but like my XP is so much higher than hers now because I'm not only am I rotating, I'm farming effectively. I'm always farming effectively, and I'm not just taking like stupid petty fights. Here, I'm trying it up. A little bit of damage there, but let me this entire HP bar. I'm just gonna wait and see what I can do here. Help this Odin. Yeah, immune it. Yeah, that's fine. Staying in the backline with my team.
I am strong. Double kill. You make your own
There, I
noise.
tunneled for the serve because I knew my team literally had it under
I
control.
need the jungle buff.
I knew my team literally had it under control. So I knew I could kind of just do whatever I want.
I make
I could literally, you know, I could just solo kill a serve
an
and stop
enemy
any
has been
chance,
slain.
of him, you know, like getting a steal off. So
Your left tower.
here, my jungler's nowhere near me. He's in theirs, so I can
Your
literally
right
just take
tower
these for
is
free.
destroyed.
Now you can see, as you can see, like, you know, I'm farmed up. I'm a very
cannot
farmed
save
mid laner,
them.
and I can just start doing a million damage because that's what Scylla does.
Curse them.
I like
I have
this.
Soul Reaver online too, which means my damage output's gonna get even higher. And yeah, and as you can see now, it's getting to like a very unstoppable point in the game.
Retreat!
What? Oh, I see. I hit 20. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this Charybdis one said 20, I think, for the upgraded item. So the reason why she called retreat there is because she didn't want me to split any of this XP here or here. That's like a pretty high level thing actually, because a lot of people don't even know how splitting works properly. So yeah, so it's always good when people are aware of stuff like that.
No problem. You are a fighter.
Yeah, see, exactly, needed 20. So like good awareness on her to like notice exactly when someone's coming. Like it doesn't make a flying fuck of a
Friends
difference, but
need help.
it's just good because it just shows like your awareness of the game in general.
Attack!
Attack. You don't need
There, that
help.
guy just got deleted. That guy also got deleted. Yeah, see, now I just do literally a million damage, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Destroy the right enemy tower.
Because I'm farmed up, and now I can push this with my team
I
and just
am
clear everything.
strong.
Yeah, this is a wrap of the game.
Falling back.
Your
Attack
team
middle
has
lane.
destroyed a right enemy phoenix. Your team has destroyed. Your team has destroyed a middle enemy phoenix.
You closed the gate.
Yeah, I'm level 20 now, and I'm just gonna...
Be right back.
Oh, Thor wants to go in. Oh, he missed. Maybe try and put him off, but he's probably gonna die. Oh no, he lived. Gonna get over that wall. Yeah, there, that was kinda empty by the Thor. I think Tia's coming from that angle. She's I'm like right here, but I don't want to show my face just yet. I'm just gonna back up here again. Get a little bit of poke on the carry. I noticed I got like I got an active or something. I got something or another. Somewhere. But they literally don't have any Phoenixes, like at all. So you could just run at them and end the game, but I think we don't want to.
Is this for me?
I think we'd rather just have some fun. So it's whatever. But I mean, as you can see, like you saw a little bit more about how farming works, and to be effective in the mid lane, it's not like you have to never die once. Of course, it's good if you don't die, but there, you know, I did some questionable things. I trolled a little bit, especially with the cam on the Odin specifically, and those are my only 2 deaths. But like, it doesn't mean that like dying once, twice, like even 3 or 4 times, like it doesn't mean that the game is over. It just means that you have more work to do in terms of farming. And if you keep
An
the
enemy
effective
has
farm,
been
if you
slain.
keep an effective
I am
farm,
Gilgamesh.
it doesn't matter
I'm
how.
going in.
I am the greatest.
Wait.
I'll fly fire.
You cannot
So
save
I'm just gonna
them.
die. I think this guy wants the godlike. So I'm gonna give it to him.
Two mouth breathers down.
Yep, that's his
Are you
godlike.
like me?
By killing him in the sun. On board. Yeah, but they're like, yeah, this game is a wrap. Yeah, this game is a wrap. I think we're literally just trying to kill them in the phone at this point, which is actually extremely troll. We haven't done this. I haven't done something like this in a while. Yeah, they just surrendered.
We escaped.
Yes.
But yeah, our Thor GM player on 17-1-6, understandable. For me, I mean, again, it wasn't a very active game, but it's just portrayed more how important farming is and how farming works when you're playing mid. So yeah, hope that helped. I'm gonna queue solo again and get that Osiris video out because that's a video I really wanted to make. But yeah, GG's, and I hope you enjoyed the video and it gives you more of an idea of just like how to move around the map, you know.